You know, I don't even think this counts as strange Anime License Friday today. This is a freaking Dragon Ball Z game. Strikes me, all things being equal, as perfectly reasonable Anime License Friday. You've got an astoundingly popular franchise, you make games. But consider that this game, released in 1993 in Japan, already details the Cell games and subsequent events. Heck, back here we were watching the same pre-Namek episodes over and over again because that's all they translated until Toonami happened. Looking at this game through 1993 TJ's eyes, the immediate questions would be, why the heck is everyone blonde? And who the hell names a guy Trunks? And why can't Cell only move diagonally? Alright, maybe I still ponder that last one. One of the problems I tend to have with ridiculously long-running anime is that, barring the occasional full reset a la Pokemon, they inevitably shonen jump the shark and become just painful to watch, padding out the time between manga releases by shouting a lot and extending one 3-minute battle for a month and a half. But if you make a video game version, you can't really do any of those things that annoy me so. You get very active fights, minimal, skippable text in between, and the occasional series of options that allow you to travel the world and interact with the now familiar cast of characters and the occasional horrifying racial stereotype. But it's mostly 2D fighting, featuring the kind of high-flying, energy projectile throwing, sometimes split-screen action that frankly feels a world ahead of other strange anime license I've played before. First 2 Ranma 1/2 games, I'm looking at you. So yes, it is kind of a crime that we got the second Ranma game, which for all intents and purposes sucked, and not something like this. But despite the decent mechanics, branching story mode, and French and Spanish releases? Man, I don't even think Europe can complain anymore. Oh yeah, downsides. This Wen animation is a bit ridiculous, what with magically appearing clothes. Despite my not really liking Dragon Ball, anymore anyway, I could play this game for hours based solely on its existence as a decent, if unorthodox, fighter. Naturally, there's a 2-player head-to-head mode featuring the 8 combatants of the main cast, plus 2 hidden characters, and a bevy of customization options. Dragon Ball Z Super BUTOUDEN 2 sets a fairly high mark in the world of pugilism, especially as far as Super Famicom games go. But for the real conclusion of this review, you'll have to wait for another 3 weeks while I grunt at Derek between bouts of expository dialogue.